Hey everyone, it's Joseph Kelly here. You know, in today's world it's so easy to get caught up in the hustle, in the striving, in the never-ending to-do lists. We wear busy like a badge of honor, but the truth is, constantly being on takes a toll. We start sacrificing sleep, healthy food becomes an afterthought, and we forget to simply breathe. But what if I told you that slowing down, even for a few minutes a day, is actually the key to showing up as the best version of ourselves? What if prioritizing ourselves isn't selfish, but the most generous thing we can do for the people we love and the work that we do? We're going to talk about 5 simple, practical ways to weave self-care into your already full life, because you deserve to feel your best, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. I want you to think about something for a second. When was the last time you really, truly took a deep breath? I mean, like, really felt the air fill your lungs, expand your rib cage, and then slowly release? If you're like most of us, it's probably been a while. We go about our days often holding our breath without even realizing it. Tension builds up in our shoulders, our jaws clench, and our minds race with thoughts. But the breath, my friends, the breath is our anchor. It's a direct line to the present moment, to calming our nervous system, to remembering that we are alive. So here's your first self-care hack, and it's one you can do anytime, anywhere. First thing in the morning, before you even reach for your phone, find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Now, gently place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. As you inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feel your belly rise. Imagine that you're breathing in peace, calm, and grounded energy. Hold that breath for a beat or two, and then exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your belly fall as you release any tension or stress. Do this for just 5 minutes every morning. It might feel a little strange at first, but I promise you, this simple practice can be a game changer. It's like hitting the reset button on your nervous system, allowing you to face the day with more clarity and ease. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of starting your day with intention, with that mindful breathing exercise. But what about the rest of the day? How do we keep that sense of calm amidst the chaos of emails, deadlines, and meetings? The answer, my friends, is in the pause. You see, our culture glorifies busyness. We wear it like a badge of honor. But the truth is, constantly being on is a recipe for burnout. Our brains weren't designed for this kind of relentless stimulation. Think about it. When was the last time you had a truly productive workday after staring at a screen for hours on end? Probably not recently. Our brains need time to rest and recharge. They need those moments of downtime to process information, make connections, and spark creativity. That's where the power of the pause comes in. Set a timer on your phone for every hour, or even every 45 minutes. When that timer goes off, stand up, step away from your desk, and give yourself permission to take a break. Stretch your body, walk around the block, grab a glass of water, or simply close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Even a 5-minute break can make a world of difference in your focus, productivity, and overall well-being. Let's talk about sleep. I know, it's the first thing to go when we're stressed and busy. We tell ourselves we'll catch up on the weekends or that we can function just fine on a few hours of sleep. But the truth is, my friends, consistently skimping on sleep is like running your car on fumes. Sooner or later, something's gotta give. We're not just talking about feeling tired here. Chronic sleep deprivation wreaks havoc on our physical and mental health. It impacts our mood, our focus, our decision-making, even our immune systems. Here's the thing. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's just as important as eating healthy and exercising. So how do we make sleep a priority in our busy lives? It starts with consistency. Try going to bed and waking up around the same time every day, even on the weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to wind down. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. And please do yourself a favor and create a technology-free zone in your bedroom. The blue light emitted from our phones and laptops interferes with our sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. We've talked about the importance of breath work, taking breaks, and prioritizing sleep. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of self-care: nourishing our bodies with healthy food. I know. When we're busy and stressed, it's so easy to reach for the quickest and easiest options: fast food, processed snacks, sugary drinks. But here's the thing. Food is fuel. It impacts every aspect of our well-being, from our energy levels and mood to our sleep and cognitive function. Think about it this way. When you put low-quality fuel in your car, how well does it run? Probably not very well. The same goes for our bodies. When we fill ourselves with processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats, we're not giving ourselves the nutrients we need to thrive. So, how do we make healthy eating a sustainable part of our busy lives? Start by planning your meals ahead of time. When you have healthy options on hand, you're less likely to reach for the junk food when hunger strikes. Make sure you're incorporating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet. These foods are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support our overall health and well-being. And don't forget about hydration. Carry a water bottle with you throughout the day and aim to drink plenty of water. We've covered a lot of ground today, talking about the importance of breath work, taking breaks, prioritizing sleep, and nourishing our bodies with healthy food. And now, for our final self-care hack, moving our bodies. I know what you're thinking. I barely have time to sleep, let alone exercise. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be a grueling hour-long gym session. Even small amounts of movement can make a big difference in how we feel. Movement is medicine, my friends. It's not just about physical fitness, it's about mental and emotional well-being too. When we move our bodies, we release endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that have mood-boosting and stress-reducing effects. So how do we fit movement into our already packed schedules? Get creative. Can you take the stairs instead of the elevator? Can you park farther away from the entrance and walk? Can you fit in a quick 15-minute workout during your lunch break? Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's walking, dancing, swimming, or biking. Make it social and join a class or find a workout buddy. The key is to find something that feels good for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. As we wrap up, I want you to remember this. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's an act of courage. It's about recognizing your worthiness and giving yourself permission to fill your cup so you can, in turn, show up more fully for the people and things you love. Implement even just one of these self-care hacks into your daily routine, and notice how it impacts your energy, your focus, your relationships, your work. You deserve to feel your best, my friends. You deserve to thrive. Take care of yourselves.